Hi guys, welcome back to day 2 of Darren Does Plants. It's very wet and windy today. As expected, our seeds haven't really done too much at the moment. There's been no magic beans where a massive beanstalk has grown. And yeah, they're out there, they look comfortable. They don't need watering this morning, which is good. Obviously there's a little bit of moisture in the air today as well, which means that maybe yesterday it didn't soak up quite as much water as I was expecting. Today we're going to be looking at some of the plants that we bought that are already quite grown and quite well established. Some of them do have quite a lot of veg on as well. The reason that we've done this is because it's slightly more exciting for us to see things, maybe how it grows in the later stages, to try out some of the veg that's already on there, plus some of the bits that we've got need a little bit of TLC as well. So it'll be quite nice to hopefully see them sort of flourish with a little bit of care. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go out and grab those, bring them in, because I don't fancy standing out in the rain. And yeah, we'll see what they look like and go from there. Okay, so the first one we have here is some snack cucumbers. You can already see that on the side here and on the leaves here, it is lacking any TLC whatsoever. However, we do have one small snack cucumber, which after probably about a week I would say is ready. It's still a little bit squidgy. So yeah, I reckon we got about a week and then that one's going to be ready. This is the one that I'm most excited about. I love cucumbers, but also I think with me looking after it that we might start to see it flourish a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop off some of these dead leaves, potentially have some of these bigger ones that are fine attached to its beams. And then we will see how it does. So looking much better already, and on further inspection we do have the smallest little one here just grown as well, which is exciting. So hopefully we can make that one really come out. I've got rid of all the dead leaves, they weren't doing anything helpful for it. So yeah, that's the first one, snack cucumber, and hopefully we might see some grow on here at some point. Okay, so the next one we're going to move on to are these hot chili red, which I'm very excited about. As you can see on here, there's not actually that many that are, as it explains, red. I think we might have one in there somewhere, although I am colourblind as well, although I can tell yellows and reds apart. Yeah, these ones here are looking sort of much better than, say, perhaps a couple of the others. So yeah, basically red means hot, and yellow is still has some spice but is milder. So really it depends on how hot you want your chilies. So for these ones, I'm going to try and get some more colour in them, and then decide what curry we want to have. This one actually looks relatively well, to be honest with you. There's not really any leaves or anything that need to come off. Maybe a little bit of water, it's quite dry at the bottom there. And then yeah, we'll just leave it as it is. Okay, so the next one we've got, again staying on the chili trend, is mild chili red. These are looking really, really good, especially around the back. We have some really, really strong colours as well. Growing in all kinds of directions, depending on where the sun's been hitting it. And also what it thinks is its strongest attempt of getting that sunlight that it needs. So this one here, going completely upwards towards the sun, which is actually quite incredible, especially given the weight. Its stalk must be extremely strong. Again, with this one, it looks relatively okay. The leaves are drooping a little bit. It's dry on the bottom again, so I'll give it a little bit of water. As it suggests in its name, the mild chili red isn't as hot as our hot chili reds. So on the scale here, it's got 1 chili, whereas those ones over there have 3 chilies. So you put these in like meals that you want the tiniest, smallest little bit of kick. I think we're going to be having lots of curries, I imagine, given the amount of chilies that we've got. And if you are friends or family and want me to send them over to you, then please feel free to leave a comment and I can get some across to you so you can try them as well. But yeah, just going to give this one a little bit of a prune and some water. So yesterday in my first video you came out and you watered these next 2 plants with me. The first one that we're going to look at are the sweet or snap sweet pepper reds. This one, absolutely nothing on it. So it's slightly less advanced than the ones that we've just done, which again is quite exciting. We've kind of got 3 stages. So we've got the seeds, we've got ones such as this one and the strawberries, and then we have the ones right at the end of their lifespan with the snap cucumbers, etc. So this one, hopefully we might be able to see a little bit of growth in it this year. Not so sure if we're going to get anything off of it or not. We do have signs of a few buds on the top there, which is exciting. But yeah, this one's a little bit of an unknown. Again, it's going to be interesting to see if we can make something grow on it. And a little bit of a success as well with regards to what's going to grow out of it. So yeah, this one again, watered yesterday, doesn't need watering today, it's absolutely fine. It's looking really strong, so excited to see how this one goes. And finally, we have La Strawberries. This was my wife's choice. She really likes strawberries. I'm not much of a fruit person, which you wouldn't imagine was the case because I'm growing fruit and vegetables. But I enjoy gardening more than I actually enjoy eating fruits and veg. So yeah, that's that's where we're at with that one. Again, this one looks really, really strong. It's got a nice bedding in the bottom as well. Watered it yesterday, so it's absolutely fine today. No signs of life on it just yet, but again, only had it a day or 2, so that's not going to actually affect too much. So yeah, again, looking forward to seeing how this one does, and hopefully I can grow some strawberries for my wife. Okay, so that is day 2 on Darren Does Plants finished. I'm quite happy with how they look after buying them yesterday. Some of them did look like they were a bit worse for wear, but looking into sort of further inspection with them, they're not too bad. The snap cucumbers, probably the worst out of the bunch, but also I feel like they've got the most potential and potentially have the most grow on them. The other 2 are quite far along. They're really not that far off of us being able to eat them whatsoever. So I think what we're going to do is once they are ready to eat, we're going to do some cooking, and then we're going to review the meal and what we actually think out of 10 of the sort of veg, fruit, whatever I've grown tasted like as well. Those of you who are watching and have subscribed, thank you very much. I'm gonna do videos quite often on here. In the comments below, if you could put something that you would like me to grow, that would be amazing. I think that would be really cool to have some interaction with you guys to see if I can potentially grow any fruit or veg that you really like, you really love, that we could try, or I could grow it for you. and then get it across to you, which would be ace. If you do want any of the veg that I am growing, again, please send me a message privately or in the comments below again. Put it in there as well and I can get those across to you. But yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, Darren signing off.